Welcome back to Channel Guys, Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping. I hope you're all having an awesome weekend. It's a Christmas holiday as well, so you guys hopefully will be seeing family and friends and not drinking too much. We've been doing the Coridora breeding project for a little while now. We've been doing the Panda Coridoras, Peppered Cories and the Bronze Cories. So they're all in the tanks now, they're all separate. I did notice that the Peppered Cories were being a little bit skittish, so what we've done is we've picked up another 6 today. So we'll be popping them into the tank, hopefully on camera, if we've got time. And we've also picked up 8 Praecox Rainbows, so the Dwarf Neon Rainbow as well. And hopefully we're doing a bit of a breeding project with them. So if you want to stick around, guys, and we'll have a look at some tanks. We'll start with this one right here. It was the shrimp tank, but we had a bit of a disaster. If you've been watching back on my old videos, you'll see that. And we've basically just stuck loads of coral in there. I reckon it was a pH crash that caused the incident where the shrimp died. So we've basically ripped the scape down. I've just put loads of coral in there for now to buff up the water to make the pH a little higher and the hardness higher. And we've got about, probably I'd say roughly about 20 to 25 of the hybrid sort of thing. My own breed of guppies. So we started off with the blacktail females, and then we moved on with the snakeskin guppy, Dumbo-eared guppies males, and we've mixed bred them. So we'll get a bit of a closer look just now, and I'll show you what fry we got out of them. So then, guys, these are the guppies that have spawned. If you're into guppies, you'll might like this section. But we'll go and have a look at the Oscars and things soon in a moment, and we'll get these fish that we just purchased today out of the bags as well. So these are the sort of hybrid mixed colours, I suppose, of the guppies that I bought. So they were the blacktail females originally, and we had the black snakeskin and Dumbo-eared males. And these are the fry we've got off them. I've segregated them, just one because I want to see how they come out, and two, I'd just like to get them a little bit bigger before the parents sort of make them into snacks. So I'll try and get a nice example of one, probably this girl here. So they've got, that's obviously following the female of the pair with the black tail, and I've not seen many males in this bunch. I do understand that if you have the water parameters or temperature set to certain levels, it can throw more males than females. If you're doing anything on that, if you can just drop us a comment in the comment section below, that'd be awesome. If you know about the spawning for the guppies, if it's slightly warmer, do you get more males, or if it's slightly cooler or whatever, that'd be some good information if you can drop that down below. So yeah, I've chucked loads of coral in this tank. For some reason it was crashing quite hard, so I've got it to a nice pH for these guppies now. They're about 7.5. Hardness is reasonable as well, a couple of degrees on there. So yeah, they're doing fine, so we'll move on. So you guys will have seen this tank before. This is the 200 litre tank. And if you watched the video before this one, the disaster and then the fish shop tour, we went and picked up some cherry shrimp. I've actually put them into this tank. With it being 200 litres, I figured the water parameters would be much more stable for the shrimp to thrive in. We've actually seen some cherry shrimp that are buried in this tank as well. So they've been doing really well. They're just picking off some food that the fish have dropped at the moment. The plants are looking a bit rough at the moment. I think there's a bit of an algae thing going on. So I've chucked some fertiliser in. I'm going to put some liquid CO2 in, I think, as well, just try and help out with the algae. But yeah, the shrimp are doing really good. This one on the back wall there. And then we've just got some of the just mixed guppies in here as well. They're just sort of breeding out. A couple of Lemur Perugiers are in there. And you can probably just see on the top, we've just got some bags here. Just been down to the local fish shop again. We've set up the breeding tanks at the bottom here. So we've got the bronze cories. I think 6 of them in there. They're really happy. They're just getting fat at the minute, and hopefully we'll get some spawns out of them. In the centre tank here, we've just got the peppered Coridoras. Not been having much luck with these guys, and they've been really shy, hence why we've bought some more fish today. And then we've got the pandas in here, which always give me eggs. There's about 12 in there, I think, in this little tank. They are very shy. I'll try and get them to come out a little bit. These guys are really skittish, the peppered Cories. So I've just put loads of mops in, just to hopefully give them a bit of hiding space and a bit of somewhere to go where they're not going to get bothered. So yeah, let's try and pull this up, see if we can see one of them. Yeah, there's just one guy there. But they're really skittish, and hence why we've bought some more. Obviously the bronze ones are much more active and out in the open, loads of confidence, and they're looking really nice. Yeah, you can just see them all in the back there. They're just chilling out, them guys. The pepper Cories, the problem with these guys, I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to give them a bit more cover at the moment, trying to calm them down a little. So I've been putting loads of this wool in so they can hide in. 2 spawning mops just for above cover as well, if they want to swim up or anything and get to the food. So them guys are really skittish at the moment. And these are pandas back here. Hopefully these guys might be out and about. Yeah, you can just see the pandas all down the back there. Again, they're quite skittish when you're moving around like that, but you might just be able to pick one up. They like to hide under the rock there. You can just see the tail of the pandas. They're doing really well, as always, really. So we did the shop tour. I've actually been back to the shop today because the peppered ones have been so skittish. I've actually bought another 6. So there's 3 in this bag, and then we've got 3 in this bag just here. So I'm going to pop them into the tank just now, so we'll get them out and pop them in. So because I've got from the same place, guys, I'm just going to place these guys in today. Like I said before on the last video, usually I'd quarantine them. It's a mixed bloodline, but I just want to get these pepper Cories in with the rest of them. And the main reason I'm doing this is not because I need more fish, it's because they're really skittish. And I just think in a larger number of fish, I think they'll calm down a little bit. It'll sort of give them that security that there's nothing going to happen. So we had 6, there's going to be 12. We bought another 6 more. So we'll get these guys out of the bags. That's one of the jobs for the fish tank, for the fish room today. We'll get them out of the bags and get them into the tanks basically, so they're out of this sort of bad water. I'll just try and get you a shot of these guys if I can on camera. So there's the pepper Cories. So we'll get them out of this water and in some good tank water there. Like I said, it's not that I don't trust the water that they use at the shop. I think my water's a bit more looked after. You know, the staff there are doing all sorts of dealing with people that they have dogs and all that sort of stuff as well. It's a real pet shop. It's for all pets. I just think, you know, my water's probably a little bit better looked after. So we'll get these guys into this water now. Temperature's exactly the same. And hopefully with the bigger number of fish, sometimes in bigger numbers, the fish feel more secure and more safe. And that's always a good thing, especially if you're breeding. If you're wanting to breed fish, you need them to feel like it's a safe place to breed. Otherwise, you just will not get them to spawn. Sorry about all the mess behind me as well. I've been doing some maintenance and things off camera. So there's stuff everywhere. Testing water examples, and you know, we've got the test tubes and all sorts going on here today. But yeah, so I've been feeding my Cories on brine shrimp, baby brine shrimp, live hatch ones, and bloodworms as well. I'm actually going to change the food today as well. I picked up some frozen Daphnia. So they're going to be doing the Daphnia for a week or so, and the baby brine shrimp freshly hatched. So hopefully that'll help things along. Just see if we can get a shot of these guys while we've got chance. So these are the peppered Cories right there. This is one of the new guys, so he's quite happy to sit there on that bit of a mop. And there's one just there as well. So hopefully these guys will settle in. You can just see them down the back there. They're having a swim about together. Obviously these guys are new to the tank as well, so hopefully they'll all get along. But yeah, I just think it we're down to the numbers with these guys. Coridoras really like to be in groups. They huddle up. You'll see them sometimes. They'll all huddle up together in the corners when they've had the food, and it tends to be the more of them, the better. So I thought 6. We'll go for 6. And then the other bag we've just got the, I picked up the Praecox Rainbows because I just love this fish. I think we'll probably put them in the big tank actually. So we'll do a bit of a release video on them guys because these guys are cool. So I've managed to get 8 of these guys, so they're all in one bag. Probably looking a bit stressed out, to be honest. The colours are not showing up too good. So we'll get them out of the bag, pretty sharpish, and we'll release them into the 200 litre tank with the guppies and the shrimp. Because they sort of swim mid-water, mid to top, I don't think they'll bother the shrimp too much. And we'll get them out. So we'll just do that. So then guys, we'll get these Praecox Rainbows out. They've been in the bag long enough, in the car and stuff. So I've lost my scissors now. I lose everything. When I'm on camera, they just all goes mental and I can't find anything. So yeah, we've got some scissors somewhere, Dave, but where have you placed them? That's always the question. There we go. They're on top of the mess that we already had. So we'll get these Praecox out and might do a bit of a release video with these guys actually because they look cool as hell. And I love spawning this fish. It is a bit complicated to get them grown up. You know, you start using infusoria and all that type of thing to get them eating when they're young, but it's a very good moment when you see them on brine shrimp and you've spent all that time trying to make live cultures for them and all that stuff. Some of you more experienced fish keepers will know how that is because that is hard work. So we'll get these guys out of the bag anyway and get them in the tank. So I'll get these Praecox in here now. Just drop them in. I've got them in a little net, so they should come straight out, these guys, because they'll be desperate to get out for a swim. This one seems to be wanting to go down. But yeah, look at the colours on these guys when they come out like that. They're so beautiful. I love rainbow fish anyway. But the Praecox is one of them. I've just sort of had this from the beginning. And they're such a nice fish. They're a little bit stressed out. They're not showing the true colours yet. But if you remember, if you look back on some of my older videos, I was spawning these guys and I was getting like hundreds of eggs every day. You see this is a male here. It's just got that iridescence going on and so nice. It's a little bit stressed out, but once it's calmed down, I know it's a female, that one with a yellow tail. So the yellow tail is the females and the red tail is the males. And that's the easy way to sex these guys. Really easy to get these guys to spawn. You just basically leave them in the tank, put some spawning mops in the top, and you will get eggs at some point. It's from the eggs to fry, that's the hard part with these fish. But they're absolutely beautiful fish. So that's the Praecox. There's 8 of them guys. They're all hiding in random places at the moment. But we'll come back and check on these guys in an hour or so and see how they're getting on and if they're swimming about okay. And make sure they're all healthy. Get them some food and stuff because they've been in the bag a little while in the car. So what usually once they realise there's other rainbows in there and there's no predators or anything like that, they'll start swimming around. So we'll check out. So back to the little Betta tank. This one is doing absolutely awesome. The plants have come back and yeah, it's doing really well. The Betta's in there somewhere, a couple of Coridoras. Here he comes, really happy. There's a bit of algae on the glass, but it seems okay. So yeah, just wait and see if he gets any food. So this is the Mrs. Betta, one of 2. This is the original one that she got. We had him in the other tanks and stuff. Just to get this one cycled more than not. He was a bit of a pain to cycle this tank. But yeah, he's doing really good now. Tank needs a bit of a clean. My partner's been a bit lazy with it being the Christmas holiday. She's been out shopping and working a lot, so I'm sure that'll get cleaned up this weekend. We've just put some of this down here as well, the Limnophilia. Not Limnophilia, I always forget the name. Liliopsis brasiliensis. Couldn't give you an idea on that if I tried. And then we've got some Anubias in there and a Cryptocorn at the back. But yeah, it's doing really well. And then the one you've been waiting for, guys. Ghost and Phantoms tank. Always doing okay, these guys. Most personable fish I've ever owned. Obviously this is Ghost with him being white. White Tiger Oscar is absolutely huge. But he's got a big smile. And this is Phantom. my water puppies. These guys are awesome. And this is a controversial tank, as you guys probably know if you subscribe to the channel. So we've got the Malawi cichlids in with them. It's a 550 litre tank, so it's a big tank. The Hoplo catfish is on his own. I did get a message off somebody the other day, I can't remember who it was. They were sort of saying that they work like the Coridoras do, so being alone is not a good idea. So we're going to get some more of these guys, probably about 5 more, 6 more or something, and get them in a group. And hopefully he'll come out to play a little bit more. He's not the shyest Hoplo I've seen, but he definitely needs some more friends in there. So we'll be getting some more of them Hoplo catfish. And I'm going to do a video. The subscribers asked if I'd do a video on them guys when I get them, so I will do. If you guys ever want to see out on the channel, just give us a message in the comment section below. I do read all the comments, and I will get back to you pretty quick. So they're all doing all right. As you can see, the Malawis are everywhere. They chase each other around a little bit, the Malawis. They don't bother the Oscars that much though. And then there's Bruce the shark. On the last video, he had quite a bad cut on his side, but he's doing awesome now. He's got all his scales back. He's looking really healthy, eating well. So no marks anywhere on him. So like I say, he's going to a friend eventually, but Ghost and Phantom just want to be on camera all the time. They just want my attention constantly. So yeah, they're doing really good. What else we got in here? We've got the plecos. There's about 20 plecos in here. They keep spawning all the time, but obviously the babies don't last very long with these guys hanging about above. But they're doing really good. And then we've got the ghost knife, which is down the back. And also the electric blue Jack Dempsey, but he's hiding currently. I can't see him at the moment, but he's down the back somewhere. He's a lot smaller than the rest, so he likes to hide, you know, behind the rocks and in the rocks and things. But yeah, they're doing really good. It's looking pretty nice. Obviously, the Ghost and Phantom are the centre of attention as always. The big water puppies. By the way, guys, I know the glass needs a clean on this tank. It'll be all getting done this week. I've just been so busy at work. Self-employed life's not the easiest sometimes. But yeah, Oscars are looking cool as hell. And then we've got my fully planted tank. You guys might remember this from many videos. We've got the, if I can try and get them on camera, we've got the big black-tailed guppies, females. There's 9 of them in there. There's a Praycock's rainbow that could actually go and join the rest of the guys now. Put him in with the rest of the Praycocks. And then we've got the Dumbleweed snakeskin males, which is these guys, and obviously they've bred now, and there's babies in this tank everywhere. So I've been sort of getting them out, and there's someone coming to buy some this weekend. They want sort of 10 of these guys. So, and then we've got the Lone Ranger down the back there, but he just loves this tank. It's a bit sort of dirty watered. It's not a black water tank, and it's not a clear water tank, so I fertilise it like crazy. Because just the amount of plants that are in here, but it's all doing well. And we've been doing the carpet on the top. It's sort of a natural lid. I've got some bubbling at the back there, but don't be worried about ammonia or nitrates or anything like that. It's the fertilizer for some reason that I bought. I got a pretty good deal on 5 litres of aquarium fertilizer, so I bought it, and it just bubbles every time I put it in. So we were needing that because the leaves are yellowing slightly, but it's looking pretty nice. All the plants have gone into like a winter mode. They've really died back and just sort of slowly starting to grow back and stuff, and I've been giving it a good trim. But yeah, could probably do with some root tabs in here and whatever else. But we've been putting coral as well because my water's really low pH, so we've been putting coral in all the tanks. Then we've got this lot. So we've currently got Coridora eggs in here. We have some fry in this little container underneath. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. Any other fry that I had off here has been sold already. So there's one just sort of here, baby, and there'll probably be a load more around the sponge. Yeah, you can probably just see one there down by the black cable. There's quite a few under there. Then we've just got some eggs. There's only about 5 or 6, I think, just in the corner at the bottom. So they're just bubbling away. They'll be hatched out tomorrow or day after, and then they'll move into the container below. This is Betta number 2. This is a half moon placat. Absolutely gorgeous, like a violet body with red fins, and it's just awesome. This is probably one of the nicest betta fish I've ever seen. In fact, it's just so nice. Really personable. Likes to go to its mirror. She's got my partner's got a little mirror and stuff now, but it's looking absolutely stunning. It's got a really iridescent violet thing going on. There's obviously the frog in here as well. I'm not sure where at this moment in time. It likes to come and sit on top of the floating plants. That's why she's got it so low, because the betta can jump. But yeah, it's doing really good. And then in this tank here, we've got Molly in here at the moment. You can just see she's at her end of her days now. Easy 3.5-year-old, and just not looking right cracky, bent spine, and just looking old really. The light's not great in this tank. And then we've just got a pair of gem blue rams. They've not been spawning too much, so moving them into this tank, bit of a change of scenery. Got the slate in just in case, but yeah, so these guys are just hanging out. So I hope you've got this far in the video, guys. If you have, hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you can. If you are subscribed, if you could just click the bell icon, that'd be awesome. I hope you all have an awesome Christmas. You ain't got cold like I have at the moment. But yeah, hope you all have an awesome time. Spend loads of time with your friends and family. And I'll catch up with you probably just between Christmas and New Year. Hopefully we can get another video in. So from me, Ghost and Phantom, have an awesome time, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.